Most people buying a patio fan overspend because a $109 model here actually outperforms one costing nearly twice as much. Links are below, and stick around until the end. Wrong patio fan means a sweltering summer and a fan that dies the first time it rains. I've gone through the specs, owner reports, and real-world feedback on dozens of outdoor fans so you don't waste a dollar. We're judging these 5 on airflow output, oscillation coverage, misting performance, and weather resistance, because those are the axes that actually separate a relief machine from an expensive lawn ornament. One of these gets skipped constantly despite topping the rankings. Stick around. Here's the problem with buying on brand loyalty alone. The built-hard 18-inch oscillating pedestal. Misting fan sits at $149.99, and on paper, misting plus oscillation sounds like a win. But 18 inches is the smallest blade span in this entire lineup. Less sweep, less CFM, less relief. Buyers rate it 4.6 stars across 306 reviews, which is respectable, but this is the one where the size simply works against it. If your patio is compact and you want occasional misting, fine. Everyone else should keep watching. Step up to the 24-inch and you get more blade, more throw, but also more commitment. At $209.99 at the time of this video, the built-hard 24-inch outdoor misting wall fan is the biggest wall mount option in this lineup. It carries a 4.6-star rating, though only across 42 reviews, which is a thin sample for a $200 purchase. Wall mount only means once it's bolted up, that's its spot. No repositioning when the sun shifts. The 80-degree oscillation and waterproofing are genuine positives. But until that review count matures, it's hard to fully trust the long-term durability story. If you have a fixed, large-covered patio wall and you want serious coverage with misting, it earns consideration. Everyone else should see what's ahead. If you want to bolt something to a wall and never touch it again, the built-hard 20-inch wall mount is worth a look. At $99.99, it moves 5,400 CFM through a 20-inch blade. That is real industrial output at a price that undercuts most competitors. It is UL listed, which matters for outdoor permanent installs. The honest trade-off: no oscillation, no misting, no portability. You are buying fixed, hard airflow in one direction. For a garage sidewall or a covered patio corner, that is fine. For anything requiring coverage across a wide space, it will frustrate you fast. Decent pick for the right setup, but the next one raises the ceiling considerably. Here is where the ceiling gets raised. At $54.99 at the time of this video, the iLiving 20-inch heavy-duty fan is pulling 5,750 cubic feet per minute on 120 watts. That is a serious amount of air for the price. Floor mount, wall mount, your call. Nearly 1,960 verified ratings at 4.5 stars tells you real buyers are not returning this thing. The 3-speed setup is straightforward, industrial grade, built for garages, workshops, open patios. Now the trade-offs, and they matter here. No misting, no oscillation. You are pointing this at one fixed zone and leaving it there. If you need coverage that sweeps or a cooling mist on a brutal afternoon, this fan simply does not offer it. But if raw airflow aimed at a specific spot is exactly what you need, $55 for 5,750 CFM is almost unfair. Our top pick, though, takes that airflow and adds everything this one is missing. And here it is. At $132.99, the Coly 18-inch oscillating pedestal misting fan is our #1 pick, and it earns it by solving every complaint you just heard about the competition. Adjustable height, 120-degree oscillation, built-in misting, and waterproof construction in one package. That is not a feature list. That is the difference between a fan you point and forget and one that actually moves with your patio life. Rated 4.6 out of 5 across over 100 real buyers, the reliability story here is consistent. 3 speeds, high-velocity airflow, and mist that drops the felt temperature without soaking you. If you are hosting on a hot afternoon or just trying to survive your own backyard, this is the one built for exactly that. The honest trade-off is price. It costs more than everything else on this list. But for a fan that oscillates, mists, adjusts, and holds up outdoors, the Coly is the pick we'd actually put our own money on. So here's the quick scorecard. The built-hard 18-inch pedestal gives you entry-level cooling, lowest CFM, narrowest feature set. Step up to the 24-inch misting wall fan and you gain oscillation but lose portability. The iLiving pushes 5,750 CFM and mounts anywhere. Raw power, zero misting. The built-hard wall mount is waterproof and affordable but static. The Coly combines misting, oscillation, and outdoor-grade build in one package. More money, but the most fan for it. Bottom line, the Coly is the pick. Misting, oscillation, outdoor-rated, it does everything. Need a wall mount? The iLiving moves the most air. Budget wall mount, built hard delivers. But for real patio relief, the Coly earns it. Links are below. Subscribe for more. and drop your patio fan setup in the comments.